better prepared today, y'all, okay? I know it's super early in the morning, so I hope I don't sound like, I've been eating dirt. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, yes. So we are going to be doing the weekly check in for I want to say this is the last week in May. To tell you the honest truth, I don't know what the week is. Let's look at it. Why is my iPad doing this? Oh, it's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. All right. So, number one, we're going to go to May. Good morning, Oshi Budgets. Hi, Shadavia. I think I told you this before, but I love your name. Okay, where we at? Where we at? We're not at June, we're in May. Back it up, girl. You moving too fast. So, my sincere apologies for my live yesterday. Also, if you are catching the replay, comment replay. Let me know that you guys caught this after the live. I know it is super, super early on a Saturday morning, but as you can hear, my kids are still asleep, so we won't have to hear them like we did yesterday. So, yeah, I truly apologize about my audio. My audio was crazy. I actually deleted that live. So, I will be recapping what I went over as far as June's setup. I will also be going over June's setup again because when I posted the live and then I went back and listened to it, I was extremely too loud. I was banging around. I noticed that my stand that holds my camera, I had that attached to the actual table that I write on and stuff. And when I move, it just was making too much noise. So I decided to fix my setup. So this is actually a different setup. I hope it's not super loud banging. Please comment. Let me know if the sound is a hot mess. But we working on it. We working on it. I want to be able to see my comments. So I'm going to pull this up. Let me turn the volume down. Please comment. Let me I'm telling you, every time I do anything, people just want to start. People want to start sending me messages and stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me clear my sinuses because I feel a little congested and I told myself I was going to be prepared. Hold on just a second. Let me do this out here because I'll put you. So this is a little bit better than yesterday. So I got me a little bit of water. All right. So let's jump into it. I'm so happy I found my markers, my Sharpies, and my Sharpie highlighters yesterday. I'm so happy that I found those. Like, I was literally about to cry. So, this is the week of the 22nd through today, which is the 28th. So, I wanted to show you guys what I normally do when I'm tracking my expenses, especially when it comes to my receipts. So, I normally will take a highlighter like this and I make sure that I highlight the total and then I also highlight the date. I didn't highlight the date on this one, so. And I do that. So when I'm going through, I do that. I highlight all of them. And then what I do is I go in and I put them in order according to the date. Okay. So that way I can just look at like, oh, I did this, I did this, I did that. So also I then go into fetch, rewards, and I I think some of these are already scanned. Let's see if I scanned this one. You go in, you take a photo of the receipt. Make sure you have the entire receipt in frame. And these little green ones that's lit up, it says store total and date. So that's what the receipt has to make sure it can see the store total and date. Sometimes you might take a picture and maybe two of them are highlighted and one of them is not. So all you got to do, say store is not highlighted. You just go in and you zoom in on the name of the store and just snap another photo and it'll get it. Okay. So if you do not, okay, so and then you submit it and you'll get a certain number of points you'll get 25 points for every receipt you were scanned. Restaurant, store, you can even scan bank receipts when you go and you deposit your money back to the bank, or when you do deposits at the bank, or you do withdrawals at the bank, you can scan those receipts. So, back to fetch. So what happens is you'll get 25 points, but say there's a special item or there's a special this week, you'll get a little bit more, or you might get a lot more. So this week, because I bought Doritos, I think I got for my kids, I got 35 points. Cool. So you see right here at the bottom where it says discover, that's where you can go in and then scan up, and it will show you different items that you can get for larger points, so that you can build up your points up here in the corner and cash them in for gift cards, right? So like this week, if you get Scott's toilet paper, I use Scott's. So if I bought tissue, I would get 500 points. But you got to click on it and you got to read the small print. So the small print, the catch to this is you have to spend $20, okay? So make sure you're just looking at stuff like that. Like if I had a baby, I will be killing it on the numbers, because Huggy's been giving out the points like crazy. So if you got a baby, um, you need to download this app, because Huggies was giving out 50,000 points like last week. The promotion before this one, it was 50,000. That's literally, I don't know how much it is. I would have to figure it out, but it's a lot. Okay, so let me go get my receipts out the car and scan them before I forget. Yes, okay. Scan them, girl. So, yeah, so if you use Fetch, then you know. But if you don't know, if you have never heard of Fetch, that's why I went through this really quickly. And also, if you want to sign up for Fetch, I can refer you as a friend. And all you got to do is download the app. And if you use my code, which is capital PCEYJ and the number 1, then I'll get 4,000 points. Right now they're running a promotion where if I refer someone, I'll get 4,000 and you will get 2,000 points. And 2,000 points literally equals almost up to like $2 on the app. So already you'll be dealing with $2. So if you're new to Fetch, you have not downloaded Fetch, go download this app, y'all, because I done got so many Starbucks, Walmart gift cards, Visa gift cards. So I really like this app, and I really like this app. And I actually heard about another one called Rackin' Hut or something like that. But I'm gonna look more into that. So yeah, so what I would do is I would scan in those receipts. Now let me put this back in order. 26. Okay, this one goes here. So let's talk about what I spent this week. Okay. Let's talk about what I spent this week. Okay. So, yes, look, I could use my Sharpies, y'all. I found them. So let's take this out, because I have a really big planner. I actually have two planners in one. I have my personal planner and my budget planner. I just put the expanded rings. So it's like, this is a big baby. So we're going to put that back there. And we're here with it. Okay. So, and let me know what my sound is doing, because I was sounding a hot mess yesterday. Let me know if I'm, let me know if I'm banging on stuff. Okay, so Monday, Right away, as you can see, I only have a few receipts. This is like a few receipts. So I didn't really do too much spending this week, okay? Let's look at the bills that had to come out this week was Wednesday, and that was Apple Music for $10. And we also had Xfinity Mobile, which was due on the 26th, but I actually paid this, I believe, on the 1st. So those are the bills that came out this week. Monday, the 22nd, I did a grocery trip to Aldi. Comment below if you've ever heard of Aldi or if they have an Aldi in your city and state. Um, Aldi is really, really good for me because I save so much money, especially when it comes to like produce and stuff like that. I really recommend Aldi. I don't really buy meats from Aldi's, but I do buy produce, be really fresh, and I like buying stuff like oatmeal and pancake mix and like the box stuff that we need. And they also have like really good frozen stuff. So if you have an Aldi's in your neighborhood, just go in there and check them out. Like sometimes it's hard getting used to brands that are new that you're not used to. But when I go to Shoppers or Giant or Safeway, like the other local stores, I will spend twice as much as I will in Aldi's. So Monday I spent $54.13. We were running out of some things. Then on the 25th, so I didn't spend anything on the 23rd. I didn't spend anything on the 24th. So these are two no spend days. And do I have my stickers? My stickers are over there, so we're not going to slow anything up with going to get the stickers. We'll get them later. I'll just put a NS for no spend, NS for no spend. The 25th, I went to 7-Eleven. I'm sure this is for my kids. And we spent $15.45. I don't know. See, when I send my kids in the store, they come back out with $15 worth of nothing, okay? Then on Thursday, which is the 26th, I made a business purchase at Joann's Fabric for $34. The total was $34.95. I actually took that money out of my emergency fund. I had took the $35 out of my emergency fund that day, but the same day I made $100 on my side hustle, so I put the $35 back in the envelope. I didn't take it back to the bank yet, but I did replace that $35 that I had taken out of my emergency fund. So this is Joanne. All these I have. She said, "Ignore me." You have so I love all these like, and another thing that you said, oh she does this. Now that you said that, I also find really really good candles at Aldi's. They always have really good candles, and I have tried a few of them, and they smell really good, and they smell good because you know how some candles will smell good once you burn them, and then you burn them the first time, and they don't smell like anything anymore. They have really good candles. So I went to Shoppers on the 26th also, and I spent $63.33. And I'm not supposed to do that. You see how I went Sunday, I'm supposed to go shopping. That's my day that I shop. But I'm not supposed to go back to the store until Sunday, but we had ran out of food. Well, we didn't run out of everything. You know how like you'll run out of eggs or you won't have no bread or something and your kids like, "We want sandwiches." You know what I'm saying? So, we spent $63.33. And you see what I'm saying? Like I spent almost $63 at Shoppers on Thursday. When I went to Aldi's and I spent $54, I literally got twice as much stuff as I did, and I spent more at Shoppers. So I only go to Shoppers if I have to. So I went to Walgreens on the 26th. Also, I went to go see my friend. He just moved into his new apartment. So he told me he needed some toilet paper. So I stopped at Walgreens and I got some toilet paper, and I also got me some protein. What do you call them? They're like little they're so good. What's the name of it? like they're like granola bars, but they're the protein ones that have the nuts and stuff on them. So I got some of those. It came up to a total of 8.83, and that was at Walgreens. And then yesterday, yesterday I went to the beauty supply store. So my daughter asked me to do her hair. I do her hair every week or every other week, but we were running out of those little black rubber bands that I like to use to secure her hair. So we went to Wigs, KJ's Beauty Supply, and I have two receipts because the lady forgot my rubber bands and she insisted that they weren't mine, and I kept telling her that they were. So when I got in the car, they didn't have my rubber bands. So the first receipt was 8.69. I mean, I said 8.69, y'all. I'm tripping. It's early. 11.69. So wigs. So down wigs. So I went back in the store, and the rubber bands she forgot, they came up to $2.55. So do you guys have a local like hair store or beauty supply store that's like your favorite? Because in my city there's like so many beauty supply stores, but I have literally been going to the same beauty supply store since I was 15, and I'm 39 now. So 15. So that's like 20, 24 years. I don't know if I'm not right, y'all. Please don't laugh at me. I wasn't good at math, okay? And then good news. Yesterday I also went to Home Depot. I spent $1.36, and I have this really cute table that my friend made, and it has like resin on it. It's so pretty. Maybe I'll use it in one of my videos so you guys can get to see. It's so pretty, but the nail was broken and I couldn't get it fixed for so long. And because I don't have like a husband or anything, so I don't have nobody around here like putting nails and stuff. So it was broke for a long time, and I kept contemplating. I almost threw it away twice, and then I was like, no, you love this table. So y'all, I went to Home Depot. The young man was so nice. He literally took my table and he fixed it right there in Home Depot. And all I had to pay was $1.36. That's how much the nail was. So he literally fixed my table for $1.36. So yeah, and today is Saturday. I don't plan on spending any money today, but I am taking my daughter Mackenzie to the mall, and I'm taking her to the mall to she may need a graduation or promotion dress because she's moving from elementary school to middle school, but her school is so wonky. I had asked them were they having anything, and they told me they may do it virtual, but I'm gonna tell you guys what's gonna happen. They're going to tell us at the last minute that they're having a promotion ceremony and that the kids have to wear specific colors, or the kids can only wear this. And I'm not one to go against the school like that, but that she gonna be wearing whatever I buy, okay? Because I've been trying to ask them like, in advance so that I can prepare and buy this stuff, and they just like, we don't know what's going on, we haven't got word yet. How y'all ain't got word yet and school almost over? How? Like, the school system out here, don't move out here, y'all, please. And I say don't move out here, not because of crime and drugs and stuff, that's which is really out here, but the schools. I'm really trying to move my family into a better area that has better schools. So all of this budgeting stuff is going to pay off because the credit's going to improve. I'm going to be able to move into a better part of the world. Okay, so weekly expenses is done. So let's go into June because yesterday's video was a hot mess. I don't know if you guys could hear me, but let's go back to the quote. Think big, start small. That's the quote. Look, can't even see it. Think big, start small. That's my vibe for June, period. You know what I'm saying? Think big, start small. And I always have like big dreams and big aspirations and stuff like that. But sometimes I be feeling like, I can't get there, but that's just the negativity, and I got to knock that out. So let's just recap on what June 2022 goals are going to be. Y'all, I can't believe half of the year is gone already. It was literally just like January. But we in June 2022. Financial goals. My first financial goal is to increase my sales on Etsy. That has been one of my goals, I believe, since the beginning of the year. And I have actually achieved this goal month after month with being consistent, people supporting my channel, people supporting my what do you call it? Etsy, my Etsy. Yeah, it's early. So, increase my sales on Etsy for June. The second goal, the second financial goal, is to pay down my Capital One credit card, which is the last credit card that I have. I did put some more money on the card, y'all. I don't make no sense, okay? Please disregard me. But I put some more money on the card. It is what it is. I do have a plan as to how I'm going to play it off. So we're going to pay down Capital One. Also, we're going to add to my savings account, which is my Tough Q savings account, and my children's envelopes. So, little baby, Kenzie baby, big baby, my kids, and then Ray Ray and Sticky Man. That's my niece and nephew. So I just made an envelope for them. So one of the goals is to put some money in one of them. So my no spend goals for the month is I plan to have at least two no spend goals each week in June. So each week, 2 out of the 7 days out of the week, I want to spend nothing. Now, my savings goals kind of line up with what one of my financial goals is, and that is to add to the specific savings account and the kids' accounts. And I also want to save towards a beach trip in late July and August. So we will be utilizing the, what do you call it, vacation envelope. We're going to finally put some money in there, y'all. So my debt payoff goals, which right now I am paying off that Capital One credit card, but I will not be tackling my debt journey until my emergency fund reaches $1,000. So I did recently have a emergency which knocked us back down a little bit, but I'm not worried about that because like anything I put my mind to, I achieve it. I've always been like that. So we were like a little bit more than halfway there, so we got knocked down a little bit. But one good thing about that is I will be receiving $100 back from what I spent when I repaired my car because my warranty does do tow reimbursement. The people have already contacted me and let me know that they are processing my information, so I should be receiving a check in the mail. I'm not going to say soon because sometimes people can take up to 6 weeks and stuff to do reimbursements and stuff, but I will be able to put that back into the emergency fund. So once that reaches $1,000, then I'm going to do my debt confessions video before that, but I'm going to start my debt journey. I don't have a lot of debt, which I'm super happy about. Um, if you sit my debt next to what my income is, it looks kind of crazy, but I plan on increasing my income. My 4-year old will be going to school 5 days a week instead of just three. So I'll probably will pick up another job, y'all. Okay. So yeah, so those are my debt goals for June. And my monthly challenges that I will be doing for June is my $1 savings challenge. And I had my Loving Me self care challenge. I'm starting that over again because I was doing that for my birthday. So I think since my birthday's over, instead of picking up where I left off, I just cleaned it off and we're going to start fresh with the Loving Me Self Care Challenge. We're also going to be doing my car money challenge, my Christmas money challenge, the 50 envelope challenge, and that Hands and Bands sent a I showed it yesterday on my live, but Hands and Bands had sent my daughter something. Shout out to Hands and Bands. I really love you. Your spirit is just everything. Like and you're so funny. Like when I watch your videos, like you really lift my spirits. So my daughter loves Tiny Things. You know how she does Tiny Tuesdays, and I didn't even know Tiny Things was a thing. So my daughter loves Tiny Things, and I thought my daughter was like, oh, she just likes Tiny Things. She's a kid. So when I saw that Hands and Bands was doing Tiny Tuesdays and everything like that, and little hands and everything, So, and I had told her, I said, my daughter, I had commented, I said, my daughter loves tiny things too. And I had showed Mackenzie the videos. And she emailed me and she said she wanted to send my daughter some tiny hands. So, thank you, Hands and Bands. We could not do the unboxing on video because when Mackenzie came back from her grandmother's house, she ripped that package open like it wasn't nothing. Okay, so, and it was really cute, but a freebie that was inside of the package that she sent my daughter was a June. Let me see if I can grab it really quick. What did I do with it yesterday? I found it. Here it is right here. So I put it in this little clear box because I didn't have an envelope. But she sent a June scratch off. Um, I've never done anyone else's challenge because I be thinking I can't afford it, but I'm gonna challenge myself, y'all. So I'm gonna do this challenge. It comes with a really cute little scratcher thing, kind of like how you use a coin, but it says like hands and bands, hands and bands. Like, she's really nice. Thank you for sending that. So we'll be doing that. And next, we need to update our sinking funds. So I'll just take this out. So, well, not really update the sinking funds, but what we're starting out with. And so here's May's. And as you can see, we had like a few negatives. But baby, we're going to work that out. I just saw yesterday's Capital One have kids savings accounts. Oh, oh yeah, my daughter has Mackenzie has an account through Capital One, and she also has a Bank of America. It's like a custodial account. I'm on the account, and she's on the account. But yeah, Capital One. I love Capital One. It was a little frustrating at first because they do everything like digitally. They don't have like the people that sit in the bank and like help you with stuff. But once you get the hang of it, it's really nice. I've always had positive experiences with Capital One, and Capital One has always like given me a chance. Like my car notes through Capital One, and my I started out with a secured credit card. So if you guys are trying to build your credit, Capital One is really they're really nice. Like if your credit is messed up a little bit, they'll give you a chance. And I started out with a secured credit card, which I had a balance. I mean, I had a what it could not a balance, but I had it was 300. It was a $300 balance that I could use, but I had to pay $99 because it was secured. And I did all that and everything, and I made my payments on time. And I looked up about 5 or 6 months later, they had increased my spending limit, and then they gave me my $100 back. So they gave me my deposit back, and I really liked that. That was my first really good experience with Capital One, and then they approved me. So my card went from being secured to unsecured, and then they gave me my car loan. So it's a great company to work for too. Oh, you work there, or they have good benefits? Okay, so sinking funds. Let's just update what we have. I pretty much know what's in here, so I'll count it if I feel like I need to. But starting out with emergency. Let me see something. I'm about to say I should have a tracker in here. Okay, starting out with emergency. So emergency has $200 in there. This cash was the money that I was telling you that I spent $35 out of my emergency fund, and so I actually spent it out of the actual account, and I'm putting the cash back, but I didn't have a chance to go to the bank, so I just put it in an envelope for right now. So let's update this. Two. Okay, 272 was I took some other money out of my emergency fund, but I knew I was going to put the money back. So I forget what the date was, but I gave my sister $70. I gave my sister $70, but it was for my kids. They were over there, and they were doing something, and she needed the money. So I know that's not an emergency, but I do plan on putting the money back in there this Wednesday, this week. So that was 202, 202. So that brings it down to, oh, okay, so that's accurate. Okay. So the tracker's updated for emergency funds, and it's really good. I know it can be a tedious process to go in and do this, but when you keep double checking and making sure that you're not making any mistakes, that's how you won't make any mistakes. So we have $200. Oh, are these the same color? They are. I didn't know I had two of these. Emergency. Okay, so we're beginning June 2022. We're beginning June with $200 in our emergency fund. Christmas. Now, let me tell y'all about Christmas, okay? Because I went over this yesterday in a video. So I had $154. Now we have 120, 140. That was my first one too. Oh, your first job? That's so dope. As a banker or a bank teller, I think that's a nice job. I always think that bank tellers are really like nice jobs, and they're almost always really nice when you come in there. So, but let me tell y'all about the Christmas money. So we had 154, and as you can see, we have 120, 40 now, right? So I told my children, let me tell you while I'm updating this. So I told my children that if they continue to leave the lights on in my house, and not just like leaving one light on here and there. Kids do that. I'm talking about it's a party. Hey, it's a party. It's a party. All the lights on in the house. Y'all squirting out my dishwashing liquid. Y'all tearing off paper towels. Y'all rolling off all the toilet tissue and stuff. And I told them, I said, if you guys do not be more mindful about what you're spending to keep the bill down, then I'm going to take some money. I'm going to penalize you and take money out of your Christmas. And I know that that may sound cruel to some people, but it doesn't matter because it's me and it's my life. But I know that it sounds kind of cruel, but it's a method to my madness because y'all got to start cutting these lights and stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first moved into, I live in a townhouse. When I first moved into this townhouse, my electricity bill used to be $275 a month as a low income single mom with these churn up in here, got all these lights on. So my bill has drastically changed. My bill has went from $275 and my bill is now $89. I usually budget $155 because sometimes it can be sometimes it can be a little bit more. So I budget 155, but my bill has been $89 for the last 3 months. So they had started back with that clicking on the lights and squirting all the dishwashing liquid and stuff out. So I took $14. Yes, I did, up out of that Christmas fund. Because they're going to be the ones that ain't hardly got no money because I don't really celebrate Christmas. Oh, no, I'm writing with a whole different color. Pay attention, girl. I like for stuff to be perfect. Okay, car fund. I don't think I have anything in car funds. Okay. Tickets and fees. Because I got tickets, y'all. That's how you know that you need driving improvement classes, when you got to make a whole envelope just for tickets. But hopefully the tickets and stuff, my daughter has started catching $35. Okay. So I updated the tracker already, and we have 10, 20, 30, 35. So we're starting June out with $35 in tickets. Credit card, I don't think there's $1 in there. Is it? There, there's $1. So I just started a lot of these envelopes, especially ones that have $1 in them. I just wanted to put something in them. Birthdays is maxed out. We don't have anything. Oh, let me update it. I was the last one that had a birthday. So we're at 0 minus 400. Queen B-Day. And that was, my birthday was 5/20. Yeah, I didn't have an opportunity to update anything. I thought I called myself updating some stuff. So birthdays is empty. We don't have another birthday until September. Big baby, he will be 17. So yeah, big baby, he'll be 17. Y'all, my son almost grown. What is I'm gonna do? What is I'm gonna do? Okay, so I started. This is a new envelope I started, which is a business expense. I saw that every week from my weekly my variable expenses, like the money that I would stuff weekly, I noticed that my business expenses, I was using all of the money and sometimes going over, like as far as shipping and stuff like that, shipping packages out or having to replace or buy something. So I decided to start a business expense envelope. So this is business expenses. We have $1 in there. Business taxes, we have 60. We have $60 in there. Sorry. And this is prop money because the money's in it's in a high yield savings. It's been sitting there. Um, so what I do with this envelope, it'll probably be prop money a lot. It may be cash sometimes, but the reason why I say it'll be prop money is because when I get the deposit from my Etsy shop or like a Cash App or anything, that money automatically goes into my emergency fund until I have it set up where all of the money I make is going to go into my emergency fund. But all the money I make from my Etsy shop, it goes straight to my emergency fund. And then what I do is I take 30% of whatever the total for that week or that deposit is. I'll take 30% of that and then I'll transfer it to the business taxes account instead of just, taking out the money just to put it right back and everything like that. So just to keep this one updated, there'll probably be prop money in there. I also started a business emergency fund because I felt like, yeah, I have an emergency fund for my personal life, but what if a business emergency happens? Not like an emergency, but like how I had to buy, I forgot what it was that I bought. Oh, I bought some vinyl and stuff for my Cricut, so that I can make me some new envelopes and, play around with my Cricut. So I feel like if I had a business emergency fund, I'll have like some backup money to work with when it comes to my business instead of keep spending my personal money on business affairs. That's what I be doing. Next, we have, oh, it's $1 in there. I didn't put $1. My savings account, my TEFQ savings account 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, $26. It's been $26. It's been the same number for some months now, so we're about to start adding to this. I actually am doing one of the largest cash stuffing ever on this channel. I think I'm going to be doing that. It's going to be this week. It's going to be either Wednesday or Thursday when it goes up. And I'm going to put some money in my savings account, baby. Okay, so miscellaneous, I believe there's $1 in miscellaneous. I believe there's $1 in vacay. Yep. There's nothing in other holidays. I believe when Easter came, we took the rest of. Oh no, there's $1 in holidays. There is $1 in home, and then I started an envelope for myself, the queen. That's me, and there's $1 in there. This is also from a Pink Cloth Life. She sent this, Tina. I ordered some stickers, I think, and she sent, not the envelope, but I made the envelope. But this tracker is a new cell phone tracker. I don't need a new cell phone. I've had the same cell phone for the last 5 years, and it's crazy that we're talking about cell phones because yesterday I dropped my cell phone really, really hard trying to carry everything, and my 4-year-old, him acting like he don't have no arms. And I dropped my cell phone really hard, and the phone didn't break, but my case broke. So I'm gonna show you. I've had this case on my phone for like 5 years. This is a case-mate case-mate case. Look, sometimes I get tongue-tied. This is a case-mate case. This is, oh my goodness, I'm making my own self sick, y'all. This is a case-mate case. And I've had this on my phone since I got my phone. My phone is an iPhone 11, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. And I dropped it, and it literally came apart. So I did go on Amazon and order me a new case. I just have a backup case on my phone right now, which I think makes my phone look really plain and really ugly. So yeah, that'll be coming. So but I thought that I could use this tracker to save some money, maybe not necessarily for a new phone, but maybe for some tech. You know how you need a screen protector, or just like how I needed a new case or something like that. So there's $1 in that one. I know y'all like, no, she did not just ramble for 5 minutes about that daggone $1 that's in there. Sure did. Are you sure did? And then this back here. This is just where I keep my prop money. Y'all see my melanin shmoney. These are available on my Etsy. I have $100 and I also have $1,000 placeholders. I was thinking about doing 500. I don't know. I probably will come out with some 500 ones, but I want to do something a little more creative than just all of them like this. So yeah, that's that. Last, we have the children's binder. Just all up in the way, okay? First, my Kenzie baby. Kenzie baby, she got $10, $11. This is a prop money $10 because she has the money already in her account. Because she came to the bank with me and she opened up an account. Now, little baby, that's the one that be making all the noise. Let's see what he got. Little baby, he got 5, 6, 7, 8. He didn't have a tracker before, so I found a tracker that I had already laminated. So we'll just put I like to use green when I'm adding money, and I like to use red when I'm taking it away. So I don't know what today's date is. I'm not even going to trip on that. Some cash. And he has $8. Now I do have some money I hid in my wallet that's going to go in their cash stuffing. I made some money on my side hustle over the weekend. I mean, not even over the weekend, on Thursday. I made $100, but I ended up putting the 35 back that I took out of my emergency fund, and then I put a few dollars away to put in my kids' savings, and then I had to put like gas and stuff in my car. Big baby, he does not have anything in his envelope. He went, look, I'm steady running my mouth, and I'm not even writing it down. Kenzie baby had $11. Little baby had $8. Big baby got $0. He went on a field trip down into the National in Washington D.C. to the see the National. What is the thing? The tall thing with the 2 windows at the top, y'all. I think it's called the National Mall. They did a field trip there. My niece and nephew, Ray Ray and Stinky Man, I don't think they have anything in here yet, but I will be putting something in there this week. Yeah. They have 0. And clothes, we have 0 in clothes. I'll be also adding to this envelope this week school and miscellaneous stuff for when it comes to the children. They have $3. Is it $4? Oh, $4. My envelopes be trying to hold on to dollars. Yeah, they got $4. And the tracker's already updated. I updated that. I don't know how I updated some and didn't update the other ones. That's why I have to do stuff like this more than one time. And family fun, we have $1. Yeah, we have $1. I didn't update this tracker. Let me update it. Family fun. Let's say $1. Look, think big, start small. That's what the quote for June is. I used to get discouraged and stuff like, oh, man, this and this and that. Think big and start small. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. It's going to work out. You got to lean on what you believe in. I'm telling you, sometimes faith will take you so far. I don't know what, it was $10 left in this envelope, but I don't remember what they spent it on. My daughter probably had me to take her somewhere, and I didn't track it. So, but we're going to add the $1 that I did put in there. Okay, so we start in June. This is what we start in June off with. Period. Period, Pooh. Okay. Sinking funds updates. Okay, and here is the calendar for June. Hold on, let me get my other budget book. Really quickly, let's go over. You know what? I just realized the mistake I made on this. I'm glad I'm going over this again. Okay, so let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, June. Trey's got an appointment. Okay, so the first is a payday, as always. Okay. Canva Pro is due on the first, which is for $13. The next week we have on the 5th is Capital One Auto is due for $147. The following day is a payday. I may just pay this day because I do have a grace period. I don't know. I'll figure that out. When I do the budget with me, I'll figure out which ones I'm going to pay when. But on the 8th, we have two bills due, which is WSSC, which is my water company. I receive that bill quarterly. So instead of just paying, it's usually between $150 and $200 quarterly. If my kids are not in there having a pool party, and so what I do is I divide 200 by 3, and I get $66.66. So I just pay $66 every month, and by the time the bill generates, it'll be paid up, or I'll be on the last payment to pay it up. So WSSC is $66. Apple storage is $1. I need to get rid of that. Okay. Um, then on the 11th, Saturday the 11th, is going to be Xfinity Internet coming out for not 100. It's going to be Xfinity Internet coming out for $55. It's always $54 and 90 something cents. So we round that up to 55. The following week, On the 15th, I have two bills that are normally due on the 15th, but I have, what is this? Capital One, my credit card's minimum is due, which is $25. And then I put Henry's insurance for $248, but I forgot this is the last month in my policy. So I actually do not have to pay this $248 this month. And I don't have to pay my car insurance again until July the 20 something. Um, the 15th. I think they told me I'm not due until July 25th. So that's Monday. I'm not due to renew my policy until July 25th. So let me just put a red little dot right beside that so I don't get confused and try to pay that. I wasn't supposed to put that there. I don't owe that this month. The next bill that's coming out is Baltimore Gas and Electric, which is, like I was telling you guys earlier, $89. And then there's a payday on the 20th. I don't have another bill due until the 25th, which is Apple Music. That's going to be for $10. And then on the following day, which is Sunday the 26th, my phone bill, myself and my children's, our phone bills is due for $140. I had a brain fart for a minute. I hope y'all having a good Saturday. I don't know if I said that when I came on. I was just so pressed to get this done because yesterday's video was a hot mess. I did not have my mic. My son, he makes music and he does beats and he does little drops and stuff, and he'll come in here and he'll get my mic, and I'm okay with sharing with my kids, but he got to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So he lives in the basement, so I don't always want to go all the way down there to get stuff. And you guys may hear a little bit of background noise because my 4-year-old, he just got up. So like I did that. I'm literally almost done with the live, and I'm so glad I got up and did it while he was asleep. So last, I'm just going to go over the budget that I created for my largest cash stuffing ever, which is going to be $901. So I already wrote this out, so I don't have to write it. So my mom's birthday came and went, and I did not do anything for her birthday because I was so worried about myself. And I told my mom, well, I wasn't so worried about myself because I was worried about my mom when it was her birthday, but my mom had so many plans that she didn't really include me in her birthday plans. So I didn't have a chance. I wanted to go out to eat with her, but I didn't have a chance to do that because she had went to like a concert, and she literally celebrated over the entire weekend. And then by the time the weekend came, it was Mother's Day, but she was still busy for her birthday on Mother's Day, so I didn't really get a chance to do anything with my mom on Mother's Day because she was still celebrating for her birthday. And then the following week was my birthday, and she said she's going to celebrate this weekend still for her birthday. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to give her $40 so maybe she can buy something nice. And then my daughter Kenzie baby, I'm going to give Kenzie baby $50 in cash because she likes to have money and she likes to buy teeny tiny little stuff like hands and bands, like those little hands and like little miniature stuff. She likes to buy stuff like that, and she just likes to buy like hot Cheetos and stuff like that. So I said I would give her $50, for her because she's always such a good girl. Like y'all, my daughter is in going to the 6th grade. My daughter has never been in trouble. She's never gotten a phone call home. She's just the sweetest child that I've ever met in my life, and I don't know whose child this is that they switched at birth. But me and her father is a hot mess, so I don't understand how I got such a good child, but I'm truly blessed to have a daughter like her. And even when my feelings are hurt or I'm not feeling good, she's always there just to give me a hug. And Kenzie Baby's the best. So Kenzie Baby's getting $50 in cash, and then she's also getting $10 sent to her bank account, her savings account, or her savings envelope. Big Baby, I'm going to give him $35. His was $50, but he got penalized. I be penalizing my kids, y'all. I don't play with them, okay? He was being disrespectful. This the one that was turning 17. He was being disrespectful. He texted me something real nasty on the text message, and I said, cool. I said, cool, cool, solid. I'm not gonna trip. Deducted that $15 right up off of that. He's getting $35 in cash. Jaden has well, that's his real name, Jaden, but I always call him Big Baby. Big Baby said he expressed that he wants to take his $50, which is now 35, and apply for his learner's permit. So he does make music. That's the one that took my mic. So he's gonna have to make $15 to add to this, so that he'll have the 50. So that he'll have the 50 for the learner's permit. And I mean, that's what happened when you're being disrespectful to your mother, okay? And then so $10 is going into his savings. And then my niece, Ray to the Ray, Reagan, and my nephew, Levi, I call him Stecky Man. I'm giving both of them $25 a piece. I told them that I was gonna give them $50 too, but I was like, wait a minute, baby, you're not Superwoman, okay? You're balling on a low income budget, so your niece and nephew gonna love you regardless. So I said I'm gonna bust them down 25, 25, and then they have an envelope, and I'm just gonna put $15 into their save, like it's kind of like a sinking fund, because it's not really savings, because they be wanting boba tea and Starbucks and McDonald's and stuff like that sometimes when I come over. So we got that. We're gonna do that, and then Trance, my 4-year old. I'm not giving him any cash on hand because he never really spends money. I don't let him eat a lot of fast food. I don't let him, keep buying a whole bunch of toys for me to be in here stepping on and stuff like that. So we'll find. I'll take him to Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. But he's not getting any cash on hand. But he is getting $10 for his envelope. Next, I'm going to do $175 for my business, any type of business expenses, because I am running low, like on nails, not really nail supplies, but certain like lengths and shapes of nails. I'm running a little bit low on, and like laminating sheets and stuff for my envelopes and stuff I be making. So I said I'll give myself $175. I'm gonna put $100 into my emergency fund, and then I'm gonna give myself the queen, because I never do anything for me, y'all. I literally would take care of everybody and everything else around me, and then I'll sit there and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I literally will, like, I used to literally would like go and say, oh, I gotta go get like food for everybody. I would literally make sure I had everybody's order and forget to get myself something, like, because I'm just doing too much. So I said I'm giving myself $75, y'all. I hope I'm not talking too loud. I also am gonna probably need some household things, so I'm gonna give myself $40 for household. I'm going to put $46 into my TEFQ, into my savings account. That envelope I told you that's only had $26 in it for like literally forever since I started budgeting. So I'm going to put $46 in that, and then I'm going to put $200 into the clothing fund, because I know summer is coming, and we all still have a lot of our summer clothes from last year. And my youngest child, I never have to buy him clothes because my daughters. We don't have any more watermelon. We don't have no more watermelon. We ate it. I need to eat. I know you need to eat. I'm almost finished. Come over here so they can see your little chocolate hands. This is who be always messing with me, y'all. Look, don't knock everything over. Say hi. Say look at my little. Say look at my little chocolate. Look, y'all see his head. All right. Yeah. So this is who messing with me, y'all. This is who's saying he gotta eat or whatever. As soon as he wake up, I gotta go right into mom mode. You know what I'm saying? Look at these little hands. Open your hands up so they can see your cute little hands. Look at them hands, y'all. This is my miracle baby. He was born 2 months and 1 week premature. He was born at 31 weeks, 30 weeks, or 31 weeks, and so he was like 3 pounds when he was born. And I used to cry every day and every night because he was in the NICU, and I wanted him to come home. And then he finally came. He finally brought his little chocolate behind home. And he got a dimple in his chin, y'all. And he got 2 dimples in his cheeks and a dimple in his chin. He's so cute. But, okay. So, the $200, because everyone still has, like, their summer clothes and stuff from last year. And then what I was saying before Trans came in here is my daughter's friend, she has a little brother who's a little older than him. And his mom gives me all of like all of his clothes that he grows out of. So she literally gave me all these like Under Armour shorts, Nike shorts, Jordan shorts, all these little like basketball shorts and stuff for him. And he's really only gonna probably need like some little t-shirts and maybe a pair of shoes. So I'm just gonna put the $200 in the clothing fund, and my everyone probably needs, you know how you need like knickknacks, somebody might need t-shirts or whatever like that. So I put that 200 in there, and then my cash envelopes, they be running a little thin sometimes. So I'm just gonna put 10 in miscellaneous, 15 in gas, and 15 in beauty. So like, you know, if I need edge control for my hair or oil or something like that, and then gas, you know, because gas be busting my head wide open to the white meat, y'all. So I know, let's add this up and make sure that it makes $901. I've already added it up, but just so that you guys can see. So 40 plus 50 plus 35 plus 25. Hi, Queen. I made it to my first live with you. I'm so happy. How are you doing this morning? I'm so good, Miss Pam. How are you? How are you doing? 25 plus 10 plus 10 plus 15 plus 10 plus 175 plus 100 plus 75 plus 40 plus 46 plus 200 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. And that's $901. So look forward to that video coming very, very soon. I believe I'm going to record it on either Tuesday or Wednesday. So it'll be up by Thursday for sure. Thank you guys. Miss Pam, I'm so sorry that you caught the end of the video. I've been on here rambling all morning long. I got up and I got a head start before the kid, like before they woke up. Trans just woke up, and y'all heard what that man said. He got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for coming along with me on my journey. You know, that means the most to me. Like, for you guys to come along with me on my journey, and we can laugh, we can cry, we can mess up funds, we could get funds. Like, you know, I always let people know that I'm on a low income budget, but y'all, I'm always blessed. Like, there's never been a day that I have not been okay. I've always had a roof over my head. I've always had food. I've always had other things that I want and that I like. So, I mean, I'm truly blessed. So, just think big and start small. Period. Okay? I love you guys. If you need me for anything, y'all know where to find me. Baby, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what is you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button below and the bell notification so you can join the shmoney team. All right, I'm going to see y'all soon. Be easy. Breezy.